slower pace of the game.
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Now here's Giddey. There's the pick. Bangs home the trifecta.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Larkin. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Larkin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Ingles passes to Landale. And here's Exum. Mills looking it over. Giddey. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
Here's Larkin. Out to the wing. Sapahi. Giddey defending. Here's Sapahi. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Exum kicks to Giddey. They set the screen. It's good from long range. Giddey's got 11 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Şengün. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Larkin. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. It's rebounded by Giddey.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Ingles passes to Exum. Here's Landale. It's his first trip to the line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And he makes both free throws. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Osman. Now, here's Şengün. Defense is right there. Three-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Green. Pass to Daniels. Outside, Green. From the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Down low. Here's Şengün. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Aaron Baines. Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. No problem on the jumper in close. Şengün's got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Launches a three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Here's Ingles. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas. And then on Tuesday. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Şengün. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So both teams changing it up here. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to his game.
Pass to Korkmaz. To the wing on the left. For the three. That shot is off. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Simmons with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Giddey. Misses the chippy right there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Korkmaz. Picked away. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Osman. Here's Biberovic. Covered by Green. Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. Larkin can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Landale. Pass to Ingles. It's tipped. To the inside. Biberovic nails the baby hook.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mills dishes to Green. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Shoots it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Green's got 8 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And
Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we finished one half of basketball. They're up by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
Next up, let's take. Thanks for spending half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now, here's Şengün. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. Now, here's Giddey. He started close. Pass to Exum. Now, Giddey. With some arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Ingles covering. Pass to Larkin. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Pass to Exum. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Şengün drives in. Here's Sipahi. Landale grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Giddey. And yes, it's good. Giddey's got 13.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Pass to Şengün. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Giddey. A special move before the shot. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Larkin looking it over. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Mills. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. And Giddey gets it to go. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Şengün with a wide open look. Sinks the 3-pointer. 14 points for him.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Pulls up. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit
like they did in that first half.
Tell you what, Alperon Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And we've watched 3 so. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Pass to Osman. Şengün inside. Covered by Bain. Sinks the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Şengün. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Şengün's got 20 points.
Well, Alperon Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Sapahi. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Josh Giddey. First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Being an almost unfair 78% from the field. Pass to Landale. His three-pointer's off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Şengün. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Exum gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Exum's got his first points of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Biberovic. Now, here's Şengün. Tight defense on him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Bucket is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
1:32 left in the game. Inside, here's Şengün. And the shot goes down. Şengün's got 15 points here in the second half. Up top, Giddey. And good that time.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Sapahi, and he banks in the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Giddy making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Sapahi, Giddy defending. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Giddy. Now here's Exum. He's tightly guarded. Knocked loose and stolen by Şengün.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. Here's Exum, and they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And timeout called by Chris Finch. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
With the floater, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Landale grabs the miss. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down too.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. And he buries his first look.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
To the paint. Here's Diaz. And a missed layup. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Aldama. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power. It's all there.
Aldama outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 5 to shoot. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Rubio. Aldama with it. The 3 is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
And the basket by Rubio.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside gets it done that time.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fires from deep. Aldama grabs the board. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo inside. Excellent D there from Aldama. He can't hit that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Usman Garuba. And it's Rubio in at the point.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Guarded closely. Aldama outside. Here's Rubio. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Rubio's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Santi Aldama out there with Usman Garuba. Then there's Ricky Rubio. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Papanikolaou. 5 on the clock. From deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. He's scoreless. Aldama outside. Outside Rubio. Picked by Aldama. The 3 is up. And the basket by Rubio.
Three-point shot has always been part of Ricky's game. Consistency is what he struggles with.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Rubio, tightly guarded. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Controls the rebound and the putback. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 4 on the clock. Diaz can't get it to go. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Antetokounmpo outside. 54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Calathis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Calathis has gotten his first points in this one. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post, and he hits the jumper for 2. Diaz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They lead by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And it's time now for... That does it for halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Takes a 3. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Antetokounmpo with it. Working on Aldama. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Back to Aldama. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out left to the wing. Aldama outside. For the lead. Diaz can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Antetokounmpo outside. Excellent D there from Aldama.
You talk about things at halftime and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And here's Hernan Gomez. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Diaz. Three-pointer. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Papanikolaou. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Aldama outside, puts up a 3, drills it from deep. Aldama's got 10.
Well, Ricky Rubio controls the pace of just about any game, and that gives you a chance.
As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the visitors here, holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Calathes. Over to the left wing from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Antetokounmpo covering. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Calathes. Yep, that one's good. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Diaz. Drops in the 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
20 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Rubio. He's got 5. Pass to Hernan Gomez for the lead. And he lays it in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Ricky Rubio, Usman Garuba out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, a small forward. Picked by Aldama. Here's Rubio. And counted from 19 feet away.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
It's good.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Getting the feet set. Ricky Rubio can't get in the zone from the three-point line.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
No good on the second free throw. Pass to Diaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Aldama outside from behind the arc. The shot no good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And he lobs it up. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A minute 53 left in the game. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Out to the wing. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Kalathis. It counts! And the foul! It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice. And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
1:02 left in the fourth. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Picked by Aldama. For 3. Giannis with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming, and not enough time for them to get back in it.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Top of the key. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Now Hernan Gomez. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Chanchar. To the inside, Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Mills. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And Doncic gets it to go.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been All-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin. Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Pass to Mills. They set the pick. Launches it. Chanchard grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Ingles with the screen for Giddey. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot is going to make him so dangerous.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Giddey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ingles. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this guy's a tireless competitor. What an answer from distance by Joe Ingles.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Giddey. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Josh Green's checked in for Joe Ingles. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Now Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And both free throws good for Giddey. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic fires from way outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Simmons passes to Ingles. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, Joe Ingles is the master at staying under control as he tries to finish. He is so fundamentally sound.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Green against Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Chanchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Daniels kicks to Green. Simmons inside. They kick it out to Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, this is one of his great strengths. Ben Simmons has outstanding vision.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season and has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Here is Daniels. He has yet to score. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Makes it off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
To the wing right side. Pass to Chanchar. The 19-foot shot, and that one is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Giddey. And it's off from 3-point range. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Dragic kicks to Doncic. Basket counts. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Here's Giddey. Up and in on the way up. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And it's Doncic missing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Offline with his 3. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The 10-footer. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Giddey. Good. Nice job down low. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
$12 seconds left in the first half. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about? Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage here.
So that is more than enough of us. Let's.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Exum. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Landale in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Back to Doncic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
He hits both from the stripe. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. And you take a look at this home team. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. 9 games back. Now here's Giddey. 12 points for him. All sorts of time. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Giddey's got 14 points for the game.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Chunshar. Takes the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Landale. And here's Ingles outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Doncic with it. Doncic converts inside.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
They set the pick. Now here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Can't hit from in close. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Doncic knocks in the 3.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Giddey, and the layup is good. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
So both teams making some changes here. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. They set the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Simmons. Here we go, one-on-one.
One of the best parts about Patty Mills is his adaptability to the club's needs. You need him to come off the bench and be that leader on the second team, he can do that. You need him to be a spot starter, he can do that as well. He is about team first.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Mills.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him and he keeps making them.
Pass to Dragic. Beyond the arc. Green with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Green. Shot from 12. Yes, that goes in. Green's got 7. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. No good from Simmons.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Down low. Lays it up off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
To the paint. Stolen. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Nikolic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Now that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Now, here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Ingles with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Giddey. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Mills with it. Shot clock at 5. There's the pick. Shoots the 3. Back to Giddey. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Giddey's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Doncic showing his strength.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Now here's Giddey. D right on him. Comes up empty down low. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 29.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Basket good. He's got 24.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Doncic outside. High post try. It's in!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, my goodness. Josh Giddey, in a big-time moment, decides to knock it down.
to the inside.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he can't get either to fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game now.
Three from the inbound. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
In the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, he got it to go!
How about that?
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. And here's Doncic from the arc. Landale grabs the miss. Pass to Exum. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
Steps back. The 3 for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 36.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 38 points.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
From 12 feet out, connects, the jumper drops.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
The 3 for Doncic. Knocks down the trifecta.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Count it!
That is a big one, folks. Giddey gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Here's Johnshaw. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Doncic. Yes!
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now, here's Exum. Guarded closer. From deep three-point land. Giddy, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Landale pass to Exum. A 3-pointer off the mark. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
But if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Off target at the rim. There's the screen. Off target from three-point range. Aldama with it. And here's Hernan Gomez. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Larkin. And Baberovic gets it to go.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thank you, Ali. Here's Baberovic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Baberovic has got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Up top, Aldama. Pass to Diaz. Picked by Aldama. Here's Diaz. Back to Aldama. Clock is at 3. That one's good for 2.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Larkin passes to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. There's the 3. Fires in the triple. Baberovic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
.127 left to play in the first. Good work there as it goes.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
I'll look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Hits the three-pointer.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Garuba. They trail by 3. The open shot by Rubio. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
To the middle. Here's Baberovic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Both teams will make substitutions. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Rubio. Inside, Garuba. Out to Rubio from the arc. On target from range. Rubio's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Larkin. No points so far. To the left side wing. With the fadeaway. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up 3-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Pass to Garuba. Rubio looking around. Garuba passes to Hernan Gomez. To the left wing. From 12 feet. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Rubio's got 7 points in the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Just 5 to shoot. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Driving in, and he gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Larkin. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Releases from 15, and he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Back to Garuba. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Here's Osman. Still no points. And that one is hammered home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Diaz passes to Rubio. Now here's Aldama. Plenty of space. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
Pass to Baberovic. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Count it. Good.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Diaz. 8 points in his last time out. To the paint. Here's Aldama. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Covered by Rubio. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Releases. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Baberovic. He's got 11. It's deflected.
Using that near 7-foot frame, Aldama says not today.
Diaz can't get it to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Taking a look at the visitors, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see. They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love. And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Larkin passes to Şengün. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4 for the tie. That one no good. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Aldama outside. Here's Diaz. Aldama outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Guarded by Aldama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Sinks the tray. He's got 11.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Larkin. 5 points in the game. Now Şengün. And he drops it in from the low post. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Aldama outside. Here's Diaz. Knocked away. And the layup is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Larkin passes to Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Korkmaz pulls it in. Shooting at a very efficient 67%. For the tie. And he lays it up and in. It's a tie ball game.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Let's go with a 3. And it's Rubio with the 3. Rubio's got 10 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Şengün with it. Hernan Gomez there. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Rubio passes to Garuba. Right wing. Rubio with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Here's Larkin. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Korkmaz, good. Korkmaz has got his second basket of the night. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Garuba tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Baberovic. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Korkmaz, no good. Here's Garuba. No made baskets yet. Now Hernan Gomez. The three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Osman. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Covered by Rubio. Lets it fly. Yep, right through the net.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's the pick. Pass to Baberovic. And here's Şengün. No luck on that one. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Aldama. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, Aldama certainly deserved to be rewarded for his hustle. Excellent initiative in the open floor.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's good. 2 points.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Aldama outside. Pass to Diaz. Back to Aldama. And here's Hernan Gomez. Defended by Şengün. Hernan Gomez, no good. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Three-pointer, no good. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Over to the left wing. Pass to Diaz. Lets it go. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's the steal, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Pass to Larkin. Here's the three, and it's good. And that one brings them within one.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. Releases. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game! And timeout called by Ty Lue. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. For the win! Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
He buries it from 3.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Pass to Baberovic. Şengün, the screen. Baberovic can't get it to go. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Diaz. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score, or you can practically call it quits.
Money! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Here's Baberovic. Yes! And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a three-point game. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And that's an intentional foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second wind.
Is a team's rhythm at this point of the season.
You need to have your set schedule and routine. Things that keep you grounded and let you go about your business on the court.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Rizachet. No good with the triple. Here's Giannis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game
over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Shea. And the three off target. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Calathes. Giannis right side. Off target from three-point range. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Antetokounmpo. This game he had 10 points to the middle. Here's Calathes. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Sarr's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Sarr sets the screen for Shea. Drills it from outside.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Hayes. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. A three from Wembanyama. Nailed from three-point land.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Fournier. He's got 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, Koulibaly. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. Fournier for 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For 3, Fournier. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Shea is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. Now here's Batum, still without a basket. And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. They've got Batum. Shea is out there with Koulibaly. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Koulibaly. Lets it go with the three. It doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Abusele out there with Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Koulibaly, and it's Reza Shea in at the 2 spot.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Koulibaly. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Driving to the basket.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Hits it from three-point range. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Jang. A three from Wembanyama. Oh, three ball, Wembanyama!
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
So both teams making some changes here. Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the attack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. Off target with his three.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Pass to Calathes. And he uses the glass on the layup. Calathes has got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hayes with it. Nothing on the board. It's Fournier on the wing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fournier. That one goes. Count it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Reza Shea with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Hayes. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 5. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Greetings.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the home team.
They've had the hot hand from
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
They've got Saar. He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Rizachet. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And a wide open look for Saar. Drains the three-pointer. Saar's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Calathes. He's guarded by Fournier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the home team has possession. They lead by 4. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Pass to Rizachet. Wembanyama sets a screen for Rizachet. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Tries the spin move. Hayes with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Puts up a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hayes down low. Hasn't made one yet. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all have for him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Fournier. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Koulibaly's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Giannis outside. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Just 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Right side Fournier. Saar. Giannis with some nice D. Hitting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting on all cylinders. And it's good for 2.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's the screen. Pass to Koulibaly. And here's Gobert. Back to Koulibaly. Now Rizachet. Now here's Fournier. The tray. No good on that one. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Rizachet. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalathis. Let's go. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Fournier. Inside. Off target at the rim. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up by 3. And we're coming back in just... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. To the inside, Charalampopoulos, the layup off target.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Koulibaly. He takes it in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the paint. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Thing has been just great so far, up at 56%. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Zhang. Abu Saleh kicks to Zhang. Koulibaly with it. Fires the three. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. And he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one's good by Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
Pass to Wembanyama. Takes the 13-footer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broken.
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Rizachet wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A true highlight of Rizzachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Giannis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Wembanyama passes to Hayes. Now Sarr. Now Rizachet. This one for three. That shot missing. Here's Papanikolaou. Off with the layup. Wembanyama up top. Covered by Giannis. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly. And I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jock Landale, Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Giddey, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Shoots from the baseline, and it's good for 2.
That elite passing ability, Giddey has the defense on its heels, and it gives him space to operate in the mid-range.
Here's Diaz. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Mills. Outside Giddey. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Here's Diaz. He's guarded by Mills, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes the first. Then Simmons is checked in for Mills. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Giddey in his last outing with 12 points. It's Exum on the wing. To the inside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Ingles passes to Giddey. Left side Simmons. 6 to shoot. Landale with a screen. Second chance shot. Simmons, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Diaz. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Simmons from deep. Giddey. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
To the left side wing. Aldama outside. 3-pointer. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Giddey. Ingles passes to Simmons. From 12 feet. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got 9 points.
Giddey continues to work on improving his offensive game, including his mid-range jumper.
Here's Diaz. Simmons defending. Diaz passes to Aldama. Pulls up. The rebound by Ingles. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Exum outside. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Aldama outside. Pass to Diaz. Oh, there's the alley. Got a piece of it. Simmons up top. Excellent D there from Aldama.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Well, a good close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Down low. Pass to Simmons. Ingles, a screen on Rubio. It's Simmons with a drive. The shot's good.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
We've got Green. Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ingles in at the 4. Rubio with the ball. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Daniels. On the wing, Green. Back to Daniels. Rubio against Simmons. Over Rubio. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there are so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Now here's Rubio. No points yet. Pass to Hernan Gomez. The three. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Here's Giddey. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
So both teams making some changes here. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Out to the wing. Aldama outside. The three ball. The rebound by Ingles. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. A minute 15 left in the first half of this game. Right side Giddey. Clock at 6. Fires the three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Takes the three. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Landale with a screen from deep. Giddey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
He's guarded by Mills. Pass to Diaz. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got 16 points now.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
Here's Diaz. He's guarded by Mills. Takes a 13-footer. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Got to get these fellas some allergy medicine. They're clearly allergic to the paint, and it's a problem.
Aren't you sponsored by an...
Okay, and now moving on. Appreciate you joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's Landale. Count that bucket. Landale's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Ingles in at power forward. Pass to Diaz. The rebound by Ingles.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Giddey. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Right side Mills. The kick out to Ingles. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. They've got Joe Ingles. Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Exum in at the 3. The visitors with the ball. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Now here's Mills. Yet to see a basket. From deep, Giddey knocks it down from distance.
That's a confident shot from the young guard, Giddey. Love seeing him be assertive.
Pass to Diaz. And here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. He's got 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I do so enjoy watching the bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Exum outside to the middle. Landale. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes both free throws. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Rubio. And now let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league since the All-Star break.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
Now here's Green, still without a bucket. Here's Mills, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well schooled in the ways of the pick and roll. Mills plays that one to perfection.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Tight defense on him. Pass to Rubio. The shot. Nails the wide open jumper. Rubio's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just a great job out of the pick and roll. Thousands of those opportunities for Ricky Rubio. He knows what to do.
Inside, here's Green. Uses the glass on the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Simmons against Rubio. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And Rubio right now playing waiter, setting the table.
Outside Mills. On the wing, Green lets the 3 fly. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside, the fader. Oh, Simmons with the block.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Green with the ball. Buries it from 3. Green's got his second bucket on the night. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 10. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the Hup.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Garuba. The rebound by Simmons.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. Outside, Green. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
Outside Rubio. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
Three-point shot has always been part of Ricky's game. Consistency is what he struggles with.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that one's good. Giddy.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Good. He hits the jumper.
And this is where Mills can get you. If you're the defender, you have to get up on the jump shot.
Here's Diaz. Yep, count it. Diaz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's Diaz. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Pull-ups are not easy shots to sink, but Giddey with good balance that time.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Diaz. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. Gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Giddey. Exum outside. Left side Mills. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Tipped. And they get it back. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Let's go.
52 seconds left in the game. And here's Giddey. And Landale gets it to go.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Aldama, no good. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The crossover, and it's Giddey off the drive.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Sarr. Sinks the triple.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Şengün with a screen on Fournier. Pass to Biberovic. Shot clock at 5. And so here's the home team. It's a 3-point game. He's the pass to Wembanyama. Now Hayes. Pass to Rizeshe. A three-pointer off the mark. And Rizeshe, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Now here's Hayes. Right side Fournier. Now Hayes. Wembanyama with it. Şengün covering. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To the wing on the left. Here's Osman. His three-pointers off the mark. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Rieseshay. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rieseshay, looking comfortable operating inside.
Pass to Larkin. Connects on the 17-footer.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Rieseshay. 1:44 left to play in the first. Strong, the pass to Wembanyama. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look here at the visitors. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. Korkmaz checked in for Larkin. Sapahi. And the layup falls.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Koulibaly. Inside. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Zahn.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Şengün with the ball. Five to shoot. Here's Sapahi. Trains the three-pointer. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hayes finds Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. And a wide-open look for Sarr. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Out left to the wing. Şengün against Wembanyama. The offensive rebound. Another shot. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Yabusele out there with Gobert. Then there's Batum. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Rieseshay in at the 2 spot. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Spins. And that one's good, Rieseshay.
No, that's a great sign for Rieseshay, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Rudy Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Batum, and it's Rieseshay in at the 2-guard spot. Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Batum is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Rieseshay, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Koulibaly in at the point guard. Koulibaly, defended by Batum, and the 3-ball is good. He has 6. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Rizeshe, and it's Batum, and at the 3, the small forward. That one drops for him.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
It's Hayes, top of the key. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. They've got Sarr. Hayes out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Sarr. He's got 6. Wembanyama, right side. Over Şengün. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Fournier.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Fournier out there with Hayes. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Sarr, and it's Koulibaly in at the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sapahi. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Wembanyama against Şengün. Wembanyama, no good. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rizeshe, he's checked in for Koulibaly. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Right wing. Wembanyama finds Hayes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. Off target from 3-point range.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left wing. Here's Biberovic, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And that concludes the first half. Leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And now, time. That is more than enough of...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Sarr out there with Rizeshe. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Hayes. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Now here's Hayes. No scoring in this one. Over to the left wing. Pass to Rizeshe. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Biberovic. And it's Rizeshe with the rebound. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. And Sarr throws it down.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperon Sengun.
How his last 10 games have gone. 4th in blocks, 9th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Rizachet. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Pass to Sengun. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Sengun's got 5 points so far. Now Sarr. And Hayes kicks to Fournier. Sarr sets the screen for Fournier. Hits it from three-point range. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
Pass to Sengun. Here's Biberovic. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Fournier. Wembanyama high post. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Here's the 3. Korkmaz, no good. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Yabusele. Now here's Batum. Fournier with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. A floater. The shot comes out.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the left side wing. Sengun with the screen on Fournier. Sapahi. Sengun with the bucket. Sengun's got 7 now in this quarter.
So calm under pressure. That was a bailout shot by Sengun.
Pass to Koulibaly. Oh, good with the triple. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Korkmaz kicks to Osman. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Koulibaly with it. And he drops it in from the low post. Koulibaly's got his first basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Count that one.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks, David. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. He's in the post. Pass to Song. Now Rizashea. Fournier sets the pick for Rizashea. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizashea can really do damage from the perimeter.
Driving in. Nice shot by Larkin.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Wembenyama. Over Şengün. Wembenyama, good, right over the defense.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembenyama without making contact.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And yes, it's good.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Larkin. Five on the clock. Screen by Şengün. And there's the drive. Nice shot by Larkin.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. Wembenyama down low. Şengün covering. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Larkin, covered by Hayes. Şengün with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembenyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembenyama. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Over to the wing. Korkmaz kicks to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. Cans it from downtown. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about
especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Now here's Aldama. Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. Diaz can't get it to go. Here's Chanchar. Can't cash it in from close range. Aldama outside. Pass to Diaz. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
This one for three. And it's Diaz with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Thank you for that, Allie. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Diaz. 8 points in his last time out. From downtown, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Chanchar. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. There's 1:40 left now in the first quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Doncic right side. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Outside Rubio. Aldama outside. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Doncic, good.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Here's Diaz. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 9.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Lets it fly. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Doncic outside. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 12.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Here's Diaz. And he gets it to go off the front iron. 5 ticks left in the first quarter of the game. And Doncic launches from... Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. Oh!
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Some solid defense by Dragic.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Just 5 to shoot. Blocked! All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Outside Rubio to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, that's the great decision-making of Rubio. Always one step ahead of the defense.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, do you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, B.A., officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the balance that Ricky Rubio has, even under duress, stays calm and finds a way to score it.
Takes it inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Down low. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. There's a minute 54 left in the first half. To the right side. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And there's the screen. A minute and a half left in the second period. Diaz passes to Aldama. Knocks it down from distance.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Misses the baby hook. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Diaz. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Here's Chanchar. And a missed layup. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
And this is what the coaches want to see more of from Willie. Attacking the rim with big-time attitude.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The 11-footer, and he makes it. Doncic has got 17.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. We're up by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scores go by.
Olé! And now that does it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Pass to Aldama. Soft touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on that one. So he can't get either to fall.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Doncic on the wing. Doncic, count it.
You see, Luka doesn't shoot a ton of corner threes, but boy, he's not going to pass on a good look.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. To the middle. Lets it fly. That one no good. Shooting about 60% for the game. Pass to Chanchar. For the lead. Luka! Get off me!
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Diaz. 7 points in the game. And he drops it in from the low post. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
From deep, here's Doncic. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Aldama from deep three-point range. That shot missing. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Chanchar. And here's Doncic. A minute 20 left in the third quarter here. Here's Chanchar. That one is off. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Aldama, the pass to Diaz. Aldama outside. Here's Diaz. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Diaz has got 10 points in the game. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Diaz has gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. Dragic outside. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Garuba. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Rubio. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And the layup is good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. Pass to Dragic. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Timeout.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Diaz sinks it from distance.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Doncic on the wing, puts it up from 17, and right on target. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Here's Doncic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Here's Diaz. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's Doncic. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Diaz into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Diaz has got 19 points.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Doncic outside. Misses the step-back jumper.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
1:05 left in the fourth. Pass to Aldama. Puts up a 3. No good there. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Aldama grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Pass to Doncic. Fades back. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And here's Doncic outside. The shot off that time. And now they foul and stop the clock. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. They need this. And nails the tray.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great